Welcome to Bulldog News.
I'm Penelope and this is Kaden.
This is our first newscast.
We're going to be updating you on the new things that are happening at our school.
Today we're talking about Hispanic Heritage Month.
I'm in the Hispanic Heritage Month show too. I'm dancing merengue.
Oh, that's very nice. We have interviews of some of our teachers right now.
We're first starting with Ms. Rivera.
We are here, the 7th and 8th grade social studies teacher, to talk about the upcoming Hispanic Heritage Show. Mr. Rivera, can you tell us a little bit about the show?
Yeah, absolutely. So the show is to highlight the beautiful culture and traditions of Latin American countries, countries in South America like Colombia, Peru, Ecuador, Bolivia, also Central American countries, El Salvador, Nicaragua, Costa Rica, and the Caribbean, Puerto Rico, y la República Dominicana, Cuba, and so forth.
All right. How long did it take you to prepare for the Hispanic Heritage Show?
We've been rehearsing for about 2 weeks now, but since school started, we've been talking, discussing, and trying to get this show together.
Why is Hispanic Heritage so important to you?
Well, I am a Latina, I am Colombian, and I'm very proud of my culture. And I always enjoy highlighting my culture and teaching others about my culture, not just my culture, but other Latin American cultures.
Who else is taking part in the show?
Well, we have School 24 Fine and Performing Arts students, and we also have dancers, singers that are going to come in, and teachers are also involved. They're having their students do poetry. So it's a school-wide effort and event.
I can tell that the students are working hard. I heard they're learning bachata. Is that true?
Yes, absolutely. They're not only learning bachata, they're learning cumbia, dembow, vallenato, and salsa. And some of the students are actually teaching us, older generation, new moves.
When is the Hispanic Heritage Show? I really want to know.
The Hispanic Heritage Show is going to be October 18th. We're going to have 2 shows. We're going to have a morning show for the middle school, 6th, 7th, and 8th. And then we're going to have an afternoon show for the elementary school students, 3 to 5. We're also going to have a dress rehearsal on the 16th for pre-K, kindergarten, 1st, 2nd grade.
As a side note, should the school serve Hispanic food for the show?
For the show or in the CAF?
In the CAF.
Absolutely.
All right.
I personally think that we have the best food, but I think that would be awesome to expose our students to different types of Latino food.
Thank you, Ms. Rivera, for your time.
Anytime.
Thank you, Ms. Rivera, for letting us interview you. Our correspondent, Vidal, also interviewed Mr. Alpaca for the show.
Here with the band teacher for School 24. So I heard you're working for the Hispanic Heritage. Can you tell me something about it?
Of course. We're working now in 4 pieces. 3 are for the show coming, and the 4th one is in case we need one more piece to play. Then we have 4 pieces to come. Well, the first piece that I'm working is called Latin Fiesta, which is a combination of 2 pieces. The first part is Granada, composed by a very famous Mexican composer, Agustin Lara. And the second part is El Cumbanchero. El Cumbanchero is a Puerto Rican song that was famous, popularized by Maestro Tito Puente, the guy for the timbales, very great percussionist. So that's the first one we're doing. The second piece we're playing is called Sway. In Spanish, well known as Quien Será. Okay, this is a very popular piece too. Then the third one we're playing is Oye Como Va. Have you heard about Oye Como Va? Also by Maestro Tito Puente, the great Puerto Rican timbalero. Okay, and finally we have a selection of 2 more pieces. This could be the 4th piece. One is Plaza de Toros, okay, which is based on a Spaniard, like very Spanish from Spain, airs. And then the next one could be Guantanamera. However, this time we pretended to play in a very fast, quick tempo, which means the speed of the beat.
So how long did it take you to prepare for the Hispanic Heritage?
To be honest, since the beginning of this school year, let's say for this particular show. However, since we're musicians, our preparation didn't start now, especially for those who are in the upper grades. The preparation starts last year, to be honest, because the skills were built within last year, and now those skills are being placed into the show. That's why we can put more than one piece. Usually it was just one piece, but now I'm trying to show off the skills of the students, what they are acquiring here in my class, and they were at least aiming for 3 pieces.
I can tell your students are working hard, right?
Of course, we always are.
Why is Hispanic Heritage so important to you?
Well, this particular show and Spanish Heritage is really important for multiple reasons, but I would say probably for me and for the school, it's I'm very fond of it because, for starters, I'm Peruvian, so I'm Spanish Heritage, and all this music rings to me, rings to my ear. It calls like my culture is getting too close. All this music we're playing, I heard it before. The children heard it before through her parents, so we're very well connected to all this music and this show, and these sounds are familiar to all of us.
Wow, sounds beautiful.
Right.
Thank you, Mr. Alpaca, for your time.
Oh, thank you for the interview. I appreciate it.
And this is Bulldog News. Stay tuned.
Thank you, Ms. Alpaca, for that wonderful interview.
And yesterday was Indigenous People Day and
Italian Heritage Day. I hope you enjoy your 3-day weekend.
thank you for watching our news broadcast, our first news broadcast, and we'll see you in the next broadcast.